This house behind me was built by my great grandfather so many years ago. When I was very young, my parents' brother and I moved in downstairs. My great grandparents lived upstairs from us. I remember my Pepe only having one eye, and he would scare my brother and I. He loved to jump us from behind and bear hug us and tickle us as we would laugh out loud. He loved us so very much. I remember my Meme had a distinct walk because of polio that she got when she was a young child. I remember the sad day when my Pepe died. Soon after that, my Meme fell hard and hurt her hip. Because of her fall, the family decided that she should live downstairs for her safety. I remember her being so angry that she was being made to leave the upstairs where she and her dear husband lived for so many years and had so many memories together. I remember then living upstairs in one winter day, looking out the window and seeing the house next door chimney catch on fire. That was the house where my grandparents lived. I remember my grandfather grabbing a ladder and a pail of water and quickly climbing the ladder and pouring water down the chimney. I remember the desperate look on his face as the fire department finally came to extinguish the fire. I remember hanging downstairs at this very house in the evening with my Meme. We would watch Little House on the Prairie together. A few years later, we would watch Wheel of Fortune together too. She would tell me stories of growing up with her large family. I don't remember exactly how many siblings she had, but she had many of them. I miss those days with her. She may have been many years older than me, but I truly loved our friendship we had. I remember having family gatherings at this house during the holidays. I remember the whole family would get together during Christmas and Thanksgiving. All my uncles and aunts, all my cousins, my parents, my brother and I, we all fit so many people in this house on those happy occasions. We would catch up and talk about how our lives were going. I remember my Meme having a big smile on her face as the family was together in the house her husband built so many years ago. Years by, and my parents bought a home, and we moved about a mile down the road. Soon after, my aunt, uncle, and cousin moved in this house. This was around my high school days. My cousin and I would hang out a lot, and we would become good friends. We would have sleepovers and hang out during our summer vacations. Occasionally, I would still go downstairs and hang with my Meme, and we would watch with Wheel of Fortune. And I would listen to her talk about her childhood days. In the next coming years, my grandfather would die, and my sweet Meme would pass too. These memories I have of them might be so many years ago, but they seem like they just happened. I am now 50 years old, and those 50 years seem to have gone by so very fast. I hope to pass these memories on to my kids, and hopefully, when they turn 50, they can look back and remember the good times they had with their grandparents, and maybe pass those memories on to their children too. As I look back at the house that was built by my grandfather so many years ago.